So hello, I would like to welcome you in my new video. This video is going to be about mental detox and the importance of making or doing mental detox on yourself. You can use this if you're not sure if this video is for you or not. You can use mental detox practically for anything. You can use it when you feel sad and you don't know why. You can use it when you feel anxious or when you're worried about something. You can use it when you feel like you're drained of all the energy, and you can use it when you feel like you're comparing yourself too much to other people, or you care too much what people think of you. You can use it to kind of take a step back and look at things from more perspective. So these are all the things with which mental detox can help you. Also, if you have some important decision you have to make, then you can also try to do mental detox and use it for that. This is actually why I personally used it, and I will tell you all about it later. And also, if you're new here and if you like topics from self-help and psychology, then I will be really happy if you subscribe to my channel. And now straight into the video. So basically, first I'm gonna describe to you how you practically do it. So first thing I would say is that I think it's best if you do it for one day, because if you do it for a shorter period of time, you might not see the positive effects. And of course you can do it for longer period of time if you feel like it, but I would genuinely, in general, I would recommend do it for one day. What this one day is gonna look like. Basically, this day should be a day where you don't go to work. This is ideally a day over the weekend, and or holiday, or whenever you have a free day, because you're gonna need to have time to spend it by yourself and not care or solve any issues that are not connected to your center. And so that should be a free day. Also, what it's gonna look like, basically you're gonna cut out all the sources of passive information that you can get. I already spoke about passive information in my video which was called How to Deal with Depression. So if you can see it really like in detail, then that's the video where I describe it in real detail. So you can check it out, but it's totally not necessary because I will tell you here as well. So basically what you do is that you cut out all social medias like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. You cut out news. You're not gonna watch any television or cable or movies. You're not gonna turn on your phone or computer or tablet or anything like that. You're not gonna read any books. You're not gonna read any like newspaper or magazines. You're not gonna read anything. You're gonna avoid, basically you're gonna avoid all the screens, and you're gonna avoid all the books and written words. You're also gonna minimize your contact with other people to minimum, because other people are gonna distract you. They're gonna tell you about their problems, and you just will not be able to focus on yourself fully. Of course, I know that contact with other people can't be like totally minimized, because it might happen to you that you ran to some people or you live with somebody, so I get it. But it's probably good if they knew that you are doing mental detox, so that they are comprehensive about it. And also, I would think that you don't have to avoid it at all cost, but just try to keep it minimal, because the more you talk to other people, the less of effect you're gonna see of your mental detox. And I would say, since you even started the mental detox, I would just want to put the most of your energy to it. So it's not a tragedy if you talk to other people, but you should minimize it. That's what I'm saying. Also, there could be some like distractions. I can already see the situation where you maybe live with somebody and you have like a living room or common room or something like that, and this person is just gonna watch TV or something, and you're just gonna come to them and they're gonna tell you, oh, watch with me, and you're gonna peek at the screen. And well, you would want to avoid this, because this is basically cheating on your mental detox. You should really minimize all the distractions. And so if you catch yourself like peeking at the screen, then catch yourself, be conscious of this, and just gently pull yourself out of the situation and go back to your mental detox. Also, you should avoid any podcasts or listening to music or other things, basically anything that anybody would like whisper in your ear, anything like when you're going, you can do exercise, but you shouldn't listen anything while you're doing it. You should really center on yourself, on the feelings in your body, and be conscious of that, and not focus on listening to something. If you go to the gym, you can go to the gym. You should avoid watching screens, and as I said already, talking to other people too much. And also putting podcast or some kind of music in your ears. So basically, what is your day gonna look like if you avoid all these things? Because maybe now already you are terrified. It's not as terrifying as you think. This is only one day. You can totally make it. But your day is basically gonna look like in a way that you're not gonna, from the very morning, you're not gonna turn on any electronic device. You're just gonna keep them turned off. I would turn them off in the night before, so that in the morning that it's turned off and kind of like hidden somewhere, so that it's not the first thing that you're gonna reach for, and maybe you can think of it that this is the day of mental detox, so you're not gonna reach for your phone. And maybe now already you're gonna tell me that this is not possible, and what if something happens and you have to be on your phone? Then I would tell you, you can always prepare for it a day in advance. You can tell other people that you're doing this, that you need this break from everything and you just need to clear your head, and so you're turning your cell phone off. And you can give them some emergency contact in case of emergency. They can reach your husband, wife, spouse, whoever who's living with you. And because if something really truly bad happens, some accidents or something like that, then you're just gonna know about it. Somebody is gonna tell you, the person who's living with you or something like that. So you shouldn't really take this as an excuse, because I don't really think this is the thing that prevents people from making a mental detox, that they wouldn't be reachable. I think the problem is that they are afraid of it, that they wouldn't be able to make it. They're too hooked on technology and their phones and other things, and they're worried that they wouldn't make it. And so you're gonna get up, you're not gonna reach for your phone or anything, you're not gonna watch TV, you're just gonna go wash yourself, whatever you need to do, make yourself a breakfast. You're gonna focus fully on your meal. This is gonna be throughout the entire day. You're gonna focus fully on your meals, because I bet that you haven't done this for a long time, because every time you eat, I bet that you're watching some kind of screen, like computer screen or television, or you're reading something, or you're talking to somebody, you're eating out with your friends, you're talking to your friends, and you don't focus on the meal. So this is gonna be the day when you're gonna focus on your meal, and you're finally gonna know what are you eating, because it's very different if you're just eating and focusing on the meal. Then you can cook your own lunch, you can eat the lunch, you can go out for a walk, you can meditate, you can do whatever inner work you feel like is appropriate. You can journal or contemplate. I have another video about contemplation, actually. If you don't know what this technique is about, it's in my video called How to Get Rid of Depression. I will also link it to you down below. But you don't have to watch this video, it's not necessary. If you want to know more deeply what contemplation is, you can ask me in comments, but basically you're gonna try to understand what is going on with you, get to the root of your issues, by asking yourself questions and trying to get deeper and deeper. So trying to understand it, not draining yourself in some kind of negative thinking, but really purposely looking into a problem and trying to find a root cause. Not as much a solution. It's not about finding solution. This is about finding the true cause and understanding it. This is about understanding. So that's what you can do. You can do practically anything that's concerning your inner state. Or you maybe even find out, and this is actually something that I would like to point out, that this is very highly likely that it's gonna happen, that you're gonna feel bored. You're gonna feel such, and this is what happened to me, I felt such an extreme boredom that I was going crazy. That's the thing that's gonna maybe happen to you, maybe gonna start going crazy, especially in the afternoon when the day is gonna progress and you feel like you did already everything. You went for a walk, you cooked your meals, you ate, you meditated, you did everything, and now you're just getting bored out of your mind. And that's actually a good thing. That means that you're doing it right, and this is normal, so don't get freaked out by it. Because what actually happened to me is that I got so bored that I actually became creative. I would do anything at that moment to get out of the boredom. And I knew that I can't watch TV, I can watch my phone, I can do anything, that I have to think of doing something by myself. And this is actually something that can be very challenging for you. And so keep that in mind, and don't be scared that this is getting really, really hard. And also, people are going to try to distract you from your mental detox. They're going to tell you, oh, why are you doing this? You are making yourself go crazy, stop doing it, go with me for a movie. Don't listen to them. This is only for a one day. You can make it in one day, and you can go with your friend to a movie the next day. Just don't listen to them. They're just gonna try to distract you. So why I personally used mental detox, I basically used it because I wanted to clear my head and get decide for myself if I want to start on YouTube actually. And I was like, okay, if I clear my head and I will be able to come up with some ideas for my videos, maybe I can take this as a sign that I'm ready and I can make this. And so in the afternoon I was like, okay, now it's time for me to sit down and kind of try to think about something. And I sat down and I actually thought of, and I counted it later, I started producing ideas for my videos. And as I counted it later, I counted that I actually came up with 251 ideas for my videos in total. And I was like so amazed, like I would never think this would be possible for me to think of something by myself, and to think, like feeling for the first time that I could do this actually. Of course, now when I look at these ideas, some of them are really stupid and I will never make videos like that. But it was just nice to get the flow going, to be in the moment and get the flow and the thoughts coming out. So you can use this really for anything. Maybe you are a creative kind of person, you feel you're kind of stuck. If you feel like this, then mental detox is exactly the thing that you need to open all the channels and channel the energy kind of. And so this can be also useful for you. You don't have to use it only for issues with your mental health. You can also use it if you want to enhance your creativity. I wish you really good luck with your mental detox if you're gonna go for it. Actually, what happened to me, that's my really the last point I'm gonna say, is that I actually did the first day of the mental detox, and then I felt like I'm not done, and that it's so amazing and stuff is just bubbling up. This is what's gonna happen to you. This stuff which is waiting on you, it's just gonna bubble up, and you're just gonna think like, this is maybe you're gonna feel like it gives you depression, because you might feel like that. You might not only feel boredom but also depression or anxiety. But look at it as this is a good thing, because this is not something that was occurred because of your mental detox. This is something that is inside of you for a long time, and now you just gave it a chance to kind of bring it to the surface. So if you didn't do this mental detox, it doesn't mean that you wouldn't have depression. You would have the depression, but you would have it later, or you would have it for a longer time, or you would suffer for a longer time. But now, since you did the mental detox, this stuff just came to the surface. So don't look at it as if I'm having a depression because I did this stupid thing of mental detox and this is just really horrible. is not horrible. It didn't give you depression. It just brought up something that was already inside of you. And now you can take this as an opportunity, know that this is going to happen in your mental detox, and kind of trying to observe yourself and try to deal with your issues during this day. I'm not saying that you're going to solve all your issues. I'm just saying that some things which you didn't even think about are going to be brought up to light. And you're going to suddenly understand that maybe you have been depressed for such a long time. And now the stuff is coming up and it's starting to make sense to you why you felt like this. So don't take this as a curse or punishment. Take this as an opportunity to work on yourself. Because this stuff has been already inside of you. And if it didn't come up with this mental detox, it would be coming up later in your life. Maybe in more subtle ways over a longer period of time, or it would hit you hard on some other day. So it's not like this mental detox is bringing you depression. The depression is, you already had it. You just brought it to the surface. And so what I did, I was so happy about these things bubbling and coming to the surface that I actually I made the detox longer, and I kept going for the second day, and then I felt like, oh, I'm not done yet, and then the third day, and then I felt like, okay, I don't think anything else is gonna come up. I think this is like the core for now, so I'm gonna work on myself, and in the future I'm gonna do the mental detox again, but I just kept going for 3 days. But I really advise to you, one day is like amazing thing to start. And what's going to happen to you after you finish this mental detox, not only you're going to find out some issues which you had, you're going to realize why you had them, but also the next day after the detox, you're going to notice in yourself this like heightened sensitivity to the most ordinary things in life. Suddenly you're going to be so happy that you can just turn off your phone and see the news or your social medias, and you're going to be so like curious about what is going on in the world since you locked yourself off of that. And so everything is going to be so heightened for you, and this the day after the mental detox, you're going to be so happy just like that, because you are now allowed to do all the things that you couldn't for this one day. So really look forward to the day after mental detox, because I remember for me it was so amazing, and I felt like my perception of everything and my feelings and emotions, everything was so, I felt so nice after the detox. I really felt like I did the hard work, and now everything is just so much better. You're just gonna see for yourself. This is like, not that I'm gonna tell you and you're gonna believe me. This is a route which you have to take yourself for yourself to see the amazing result. And so I'm gonna end it here. If you have any questions, please ask me in the comments. I will be really happy to answer you. If you like this video, you can give it a like or subscribe to my channel. I post once a week. And so have a nice now, and I will see you next time in my next video. Bye.